So, hello guys, what's up? So, let's start this video with a simple analogy. Imagine na merong very successful man na nakatayo sa libu-libong mga tao, as in thousands of people. Lahat sila nag-clapping hands, believe na believe, sa mga contributions na ginawa niya sa society. At habang nasa harap niya sila, bigla siyang napaisip. Sabi nung successful person, "Wow, ang layo na pala ng narating ko. Hindi ko malubos na maisip na for the 50 years ng aking buhay, na kaya ko palang makarating sa puntong ito." At alam mo yung thoughts niya ng time na yon? Sana nung bata pa ako, ginawa ko na yon. Sana nung may energy pa ako, ginawa ko na nun, hindi ako nagpaano sa self-doubts. Sana ginawa ko ito nung mas maaga pa. In the past 3 days, I have this realization na parang ang layo na pala ng improvement ko ngayong grade 12 ako when compared sa grade 6 self ko, compared sa grade 3 self ko 6 years ago, 9 years ago. Kaya nung sinabi ko nung last time, nung mga last video, na ang layo ng pwede mong marating in just 5 years. A lot of things can happen in 5 years. And I wish na sana nung elementary ako, meron akong uncle or pinsan na katulad ko, na nag-guide sana sa akin, na sana nung grade 3 ako, meron ng nagbigay sa akin ng wisdom, ng advice, para mas mapadali sana yung self-improvement journey ko. I had this feeling na alam mo yung feeling na parang nangihinayang ka. Kasi when I was grade 3, for the first time of my life, hindi ako nakasali sa with honor. And yeah, meron akong thought na, ay, next quarter, kagalingan ko, makasali na ako. But you know what happened? Wala eh. Walang nangyari. Grade 3 school year passed by, grade 4 school year passed by, grade 5 school year passed by. Hindi ako nakasali sa with honors. And this is very devastating for me because when I was kinder, grade 1, grade 2, lagi akong kasali. Tapos, yeah, alam mo yung feeling na nangihinayang ka. Tapos parang you felt ashamed sa mga past teacher mo na merong expectation sa'yo. But anyway, from there, parang maisip mo na parang meron akong fixed mindset, meron akong limiting belief na within those 3 years, parang na-ingrain na sa brain ko na hindi ko yung kaya. Hindi ako matalino. At this is very, very detrimental if I were to speak currently, because these thoughts, once repeated, parang alam mo yung feeling na imbis na mag-try ka, hindi na, kasi ang nasa isip mo, hindi ko naman kaya, why bother, mahihirapan lang ako. So, the main idea here is that I wish na nung younger pa ako is hindi ko minalate ng sarili ko, to not belittle myself, because a lot of things can happen in 5 years. Katulad nga ng sinabi no na, do not be stuck in the past self-image. Your current version today cannot be compared to the current version of your future self. To the good thing or worst thing, it depends on the decision you make every day, today. So yeah, katulad ng sinabi ko, when I was grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, you can say that I am just an average student. I always settle for less. For example, kapag may quiz, instead of aiming for excellence, yung out of 10, mga 9, 8, I always settle for average. Like, kung ano yung usual score ko, 3, 4, okay na yon, kasi ang in-expect ko nga, average lang ako. Just go on with the flow, chill, ganun. So, since ganun ang attitude ko sa quiz, mostly, sa mga projects and exams, parang nadala ko na rin siya. Parang chill na rin ako. And you know what? Once you start settling for less in the one aspect of area of your life, most probably, nadadala mo na yan sa ibang aspect ng life mo. And that's just what happened to me. But everything changed. When I was grade 6, meron akong 2 friends na hindi gaano close pero laging nakakasama kasi yung mama nila, yung mama ko, parang magka-friends. Friends. Pero hindi naman very close friends. And since meron akong laging exposure sa kanila, parang ang tingin ko lang sa kanila, parang similar lang sa akin. Parang average lang. And ironically, parang kakatawa. Kasi, when I was grade 6, second quarter, hindi ako makapaniwala. Nakasali sila sa with honor. To give you a clue, babae siya and yung isa, lalaki. And I am very grateful na nag-with honor sila kasi by that time, I really challenged my self-image. My past self na, wait, what? Alam ko na parehas lang nila ako na hindi sila ganong magaling. And I have to admit na kung i-compare mo kami, kung 6 sila, parang 5.5 ako. Parang di kami magkakalayo. So, if nagawa nilang mag-with honor, bakit hindi ko kaya mag-with honor? Parang doon na pumasok yung concept na, if they can, why can't I? So, yeah. Second quarter, nag-with honor sila, and by that time, I give challenge to myself na, okay. Third quarter, gagalingan ko lang. Gagawin ko ang best ko sa quiz. And alam yung feeling na every quiz, lagi kang nagpipray na sana makakuha pa ako ng mataas na grades, sana po ako ng mataas na score, sana po di po ako bumaba. And that consistency, that simple belief na kada quiz mo everyday, parang over time nag-reinforce. One time, naka 9 score ka. It may seem not significant. However, every time na nakakuha ka ng 9, nakakuha ka ng 8, 10 times, 100 times, parang yung dating belief mo na 4 lang ang kaya mo, parang nababago. Parang naisip mo na, ay, sana pa lang, hindi ko in-stuck yung self ko sa limiting belief. Sana pa lang, noon pa lang, ini-encourage ko na yung self ko. Sana pa lang, noon pa lang, ginawa ko na ang best ko. So, if I were talking to my past self, my grade 3 self, never underestimate yourself. Since once you believe you can, you will always find a way on how you can. When there is a will, there is a way. Very classic quote, but it have deeper meaning. So, let's proceed now to the main idea number 2. So, ang main idea ko lang nung part na yan is that never be stuck in your limiting belief. A lot of things can happen in 5 years. So, the you today cannot be compared to the you in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. As long as you do the right thing consistently, why bother? So, main idea number 2. Imagine na transfer ka sa new school. Then, may na-meet kang new friends. And parang nag-get along kayo kasi marami kayong similarities. Alam ko na na-feel nyo na to, yung parang kapag marami kayong hobby, mga likes, dislikes, na parang kakarelate kayo, parang ang feeling nyo, parang connected kayo sa isa't isa. Parang feeling mo, destiny kayo. Pero one time, nalaman mo na yung 3 friends mo is consistent honor student pala. Tapos na-challenge ka. Naisip mo, kilala ko naman yung mga tao na yon. Kilala ko na katulad lang nila ako. Bakit honor students sila tapos ako hindi? Ano bang pagkakaiba namin? Alam ko very similar lang naman kami. By that time, nagpursige siya. He researched internet. Parang type niya sa internet na how to become honor student, how to study effectively, what can I do to change my study habits. So by that time, na-intrigue siya. Parang yung thoughts niya na average lang siya, parang nabago, na curious siya. What if baguhin ko lang to? Makakaya ko kayang maging with honor? Makakaya ko kayang hindi maging average? So, during that time na nag-research siya, he consults his friends kung paano maging tulad nila. And of course, since friends sila, nagbigay sila ng advice. And most importantly, he applied the advice. Through trial and error, na-realize niya na hindi lahat ng advice nila is ma-apply sa kanya. Kasi merong mga situations sa environment, sa physical beliefs or the mental beliefs na parang ang ibang techniques applied sa iyo, pwedeng sa iyo, parang relate ka, parang ma-apply mo, pero yung iba parang walang application. Ano ba, yung iPad, wala ka naman iPad, so useless. So, after 6 months of effort, nakasali ka na sa with honor. Wow! After 5 years, hindi ka lang nakasali sa with honor, but you even surpassed those friends. But you know, those friends, 3 friends, you probably think na maiinggit sila. Pero no. Instead na maiinggit sila, they even supported him. They even encouraged him in his most distressing moment. And I think it's a beautiful experience to have those friends who will always be with you and who will always empower you. Looking back, na-realize mo na hindi mo magagawa yun kung hindi dahil sa inspiration na ibinigay sa'yo ng 3 mong friends. In application sa personal life natin, we must surround ourselves with people who you want to become. Gusto mo maging doctor? Fine. Nice. Very cool. Surround yourself with the doctors sa YouTube. Kung wala kang friends sa internet, ask for their thoughts. Ask for their advice. Surround yourself with people who you want to become. Gusto mong maging honor student? Surround yourself with honor student. Hindi yung isa-surround yourself mo sa mga friends na nag-yosi, nag-iinom. Because, if I were to be honest, the people who surround you has great impact on the way you think. Kung ang mga friends mo lagi nagmumura, after a week from now, sure, sa isang araw parang wala kang difference na nafe-feel. Pero what if after 3 years, 5 years, unconsciously, mapapansin mo na nagmumura ka na. That's the reality. Kumbaga parang nahahawaan ka. Kung ano yung naririnig mo, yan din yung ilalabas mo. Surround yourself with people who you want to become. If you want to become excellent people, then surround yourself with bright, caring, intelligent, encouraging, and empowering person. Looking back, mafe-feel ko na yung achievements ko ngayon, I don't want to say this because sa future video ko na lang sabihin, pero lahat ng achievements ko ngayon na grade 12 ako, hindi ko to magagawa kung hindi dahil sa 2 tao na yon when I was grade 6. At tong achievements ko ngayong high school, hindi ko to magagawa kung hindi dahil sa isang tao, si Ate Bea. She is always a consistent top 1 student and I was inspired by her. When I was grade 6, elementary, hindi naman ako consistent honor student. But I was inspired to become one because of me, because of Lance and AJ. I'm very grateful for them. Be mindful sa mga taong gusto mong makahalubilo. I wish sana may nagsabi sa akin noon. A lot of things can happen in 5 years. Do not be stuck in that past self-image. Always strive to improve yourself. And most importantly, the people around you has great impact for you. Be choosy. Yes, hindi sexy pakinggan, pero be choosy sa mga taong makapaligot sa'yo. That's all, past self. Do your best. Do your best for your future self. Para sa akin, for your future self ko, do your best. And to you, I don't think na this will go popular and this will go viral if I were to be honest, because I just want to vlog. I am working for my vision. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, to always to help the younger generation, to always do your best in academics, and most importantly, to not be stuck in the limiting belief here. To believe that with proper mindset, deep motivation, and correct method, sinabi ni Jim Quick sa kanyang librong Limitless, you can be the best learner. And as we learn, we grow. And as we grow, we produce incredible results for our world. That's it. Do your best for your future self.